Hi, I'm Nikki Lee, and I've been working with mothers and babies for almost 40 years. And I'm also the mother of two daughters. So, in my work as a nurse and a childbirth educator and a lactation consultant and an infant massage instructor and a mother, I've learned an awful lot about pregnancy and labor and delivery. So the point of this webinar is to give you some tips, and I'm assuming I'm speaking to women who are thinking about becoming pregnant or who are actually pregnant. My goal is to give you some tips to help make this amazing journey more fun and easier. The first step starts with selecting the person that you're going to work with during the pregnancy. This is the person who's going to catch your baby that you're going to deliver. How do you find somebody? The best way is to ask your friends. If you have a friend who is raving about their midwife or their physician and they're completely delighted with everything along the way, you can't do better than that. Of course, you're going to meet that person yourself and see how you feel after you have some discussion. But starting with a recommendation from a friend is the best place to go. The person that works with you during your pregnancy and catches your baby should be somebody that takes the time to listen to you. Currently, a new trend in obstetrical practice these days results in women seeing a different provider with every visit, and then having a stranger catch the baby in the hospital. That's the current style. Another part of most obstetrical practices is spending between 8 and 15 minutes with the doctor at your visit. If that kind of care is okay with you, then fine. But many women prefer a much more individualized approach when somebody will sit and chat with you for a while and get to know you and answer your questions. The person that works with you in labor should also be someone that believes that most of the time a woman's body knows just what to do when it's given a favorable environment, love, and trust. Another way to help yourself through pregnancy is to ask your friends what they liked. What were some good parts of pregnancy for them? What did they enjoy especially? How did they have fun in pregnancy? And what recommendations do they have for you? Pregnancy is a pretty rare time in a woman's life when you figure that you're going to live for 7 or 8 or 9 or even 10 decades. Being pregnant for 9 months is really not such a big chunk of that time. So it's so rare and so different that there's a chance for you to really enjoy it if you create the environment where that's possible. Another way to boost your mood and help your baby move into a good position in pregnancy is to walk for half an hour every day. Walking makes your heart strong, and when your heart is strong, you have endurance to get through labor easier. So go outside, enjoy the world, get some sunshine on your face. And if it's lousy weather outside, then find a mall and go walking inside the mall, or go to a gym and even walk on a treadmill. Physical activity is very good for your body. It helps your blood circulate and helps your blood bring more oxygen to all of your body. And it makes you feel better too. If you're having a blue moment or feeling kind of down, going for a walk changes your energy and will lift your spirits. Your body starts getting ready to be a mother the instant that the zygote implants into the wall of your uterus. Your body starts changing. Your mind and your spirit start changing to become a mother once you realize that you're pregnant. A way that we communicate with each other as humans is through speech, and you can start your baby on that road right away. When I worked in labor and delivery rooms, I often saw babies after they were born turn to look at the voices that they heard around them, and they would recognize people. They would respond to parents because the baby had been hearing that voice all along inside. So start the relationship with your baby as soon as you can. And it can be as simple as talking about what you're doing, imagining your baby coming along with you on a walk, pointing out things that you're seeing. Today, people are often talking to themselves when they walk, and when you look more closely, they're talking on a Bluetooth or a cell phone. So no one's going to notice that you're talking because everyone's doing it. So talk to your baby. That's another way of having fun. Taking photographs saves the memories. And as I said before, pregnancy is such a rare time in a woman's life. I personally cannot remember what it felt like to be pregnant. And I'm very, very grateful that my baby's father wanted to take pictures all the way through the pregnancy. And I'm sharing those pictures with you now on this webinar. And you'll notice that I hold up fingers. Each finger represents a month that I'm pregnant. So this picture now is me at 8 months. These are pictures that fascinate my children, and I really enjoy seeing. It's some proof that I went through the process. I mean, I know I went through the process. I have 2 children, but I can't remember what it felt like to have my body change the way you see in the picture. So I'm very glad to have it. Besides taking pictures as a way to cherish the moment and going for walks to build your endurance and feel good, you want to give yourself a lot of support because your body grows during pregnancy and your center of balance changes. So you need to be grounded so you have balance. And a good way to do that is with comfortable shoes that are flat-soled. Save the high heels and platform shoes for when your body has returned to the shape that you remember after you give birth. For now, ground yourself so you can stay strong and move more easily through your pregnancy. Wearing flat shoes also helps your lower back and hips feel better. When it's your first baby, it's often just the 2 of you together, 2 lovers, and there's a certain quality of spontaneity in your lives that you can enjoy right up until the time you start labor. So if you feel like going out late at night to a restaurant or to a movie, you can do it easily. You can follow your whims and have a good time. After the baby comes, you'll still be able to go to movies and to restaurants, but it will take a little more planning and organization. So celebrate this time together before baby comes. I don't know anybody that doesn't like a massage, pregnant women included. When you get a massage, hormones inside your body help reduce pain and help you feel better. So some people even get massaged while they're in labor as a way to reduce the pain of labor. You can see the woman in this picture is sleeping. And massage is as easy as somebody taking the time to figure out how you like to be touched and touching you there. You can pretend that you're a pet and they can pet you, they can stroke you, they can rub things that are sore, they can caress you with their hands. Or you can go find a licensed massage therapist with training in pregnancy work who will know even more what to do with your growing body. Another way of cherishing the memories is to write them down. Some women even make a blog of their pregnancy because I guarantee you that you will not remember all the sensations and feelings that you have Each day when you're pregnant is very different from the day before because your baby is growing very quickly. And the stories that you write down are ones that you'll be able to share later on with yourself because you'll go back and relive those memories again, or with your baby when your baby actually grows up and maybe. Another way of feeling really good in pregnancy is letting the sun shine on your belly. Your baby will perceive light coming through your belly wall, and it's another way of getting vitamin D into your system. The research shows that women with low vitamin D levels are more likely to have a cesarean section because vitamin D is very important for how our bones function and how our connective tissue functions and how our immune system functions. So this is it's a free, easy, comfortable way to get vitamin D, and it feels really good. The woman in this picture is feeling very good. Eating strong food is good for anybody at any time, especially now when you're growing a baby, because what you eat is going to help determine how that baby grows and is going to have an impact on the health of that baby for the rest of its life. I suggest that you eat organic, locally grown fruits and vegetables, and organic meats and poultry and grains, because foods that are not organic have very high pesticide levels, and those chemicals aren't good for anybody. I also suggest that you avoid genetically modified foods because nobody's really knows for sure what is the impact on a baby going to be of eating foods that have never been before eaten. We don't have metabolic pathways to digest genetically modified foods. So eat local, eat organic. You might need to nibble all day long to keep your energy up. And that's a good way to feel good when you're pregnant. A nap can be 5 or 10 minutes of a deep snooze. I found when I was pregnant it was so easy to sleep. And after a nap, you'll wake up and you'll feel refreshed and ready to live the rest of your day. Maybe in your workplace it's not possible for you to take a nap, but you can find a quiet corner. You can put earphones on with some relaxing music. You can take your shoes off and put your feet up. You can close your eyes and rest. I read somewhere once that rest is 80% as good as sleep. So make space in the afternoons to take the weight off your feet, relax yourself inside, and if you get to sleep, it's a good thing. Earlier in this webinar, I talked about the importance of your environment. When you're doing something natural and normal, you want to be in a natural and normal environment. Birth is natural and normal for women to do. It's part of who we are. So birth will flow best for you when you're in control of your environment, when the only people around you are the people that you choose, and where you're free to move about as you please. And where can that happen? That can only happen in home or in a freestanding birth center or even outside. Some people even choose to deliver in the ocean, and they do very well. Save the hospital for emergencies when you really need specialized attention. I have more useful tips about getting through pregnancy, and I would love to hear from you. So I've given you my Facebook and my Twitter and my email addresses that if you have a question or you want to find out more about what I can do for you to find me. I've enjoyed spending this short time with you, and stay tuned because I will be offering more webinars in the future about things that are very interesting to mothers and families. Thank you. Bye-bye.